Hello, it's your boy jforpiece back with another video, and today we're going to talk about something very interesting, and if that is Gear 5 the worst character to ever be created in One Piece Bounty Rush? But before we get into it, please like, share, subscribe, turn on notification bells for more content. If you guys want to join my Discord, link in the description, and if you guys want to join my alliance, I have 5 spots left here. So if you guys didn't have a chance to join, here's your chance. Okay, intermediate or higher. I recommend you guys to log in every day and do the cheers and stuff. And yeah. Anyway, let's get into this. So, is Gear 5 the worst character to be created? Now, the reason why I made this video is because someone on the Reddit said something that Gear 5 was the worst character. And as you can see from the image, he doesn't have Gear 5 Luffy himself, so I can understand where he's coming from, because he doesn't have an EX and he's facing a bunch of Gear 5s, and it can be very frustrating. Now, what do I think? Now, compared to each meta, I've played since the Akainu meta. Well, my first ever account was just before Akainu. Well, it was just before when Akainu came out, so I was kind of at the end of the Roger and Odin era into the Akainu era. I got to play almost every era so far, and out of every era, Filmer Shanks is the worst. In my opinion, I think Filmer Shanks is the worst unit to ever be created, in my opinion. I don't agree that Gear 5 is the worst. I can understand, because he could be very fucking annoying. Like, I can 100% understand that. You know what I'm saying? He is a pain. He is a pain in the ass to deal with. I don't feel like he's the worst. He has all 3 classes and stuff, which represents who Gear 5 Luffy is. You should have expected him to be broken, in my opinion. You know, I remember when a lot of people said he was going to be underwhelming when we first saw the leaked preview, and I remember leaving a comment saying that, hey, I said something along the lines of don't worry about it, he will be overpowered. Now, of course, a few months later we see people complaining, and personally it's like, bro, there's a bunch of characters that are just OP, you know what I'm saying? But out of every meta that I've played personally, this is not the worst meta. You can handle Gear 5 with a lot of bounty fests. The one thing about Bandai, which I'll give them credit for, is that they made bounty festivals more powerful. They made them more worth getting instead of an EX. Sometimes you would skip an EX just to get a bounty fest. King, I think, has been one of the best, arguably the best bounty fest to be created so far by Bandai. Queen as well, he's really good, but I think King is just on another level, in my opinion. I feel like well, a little bit higher, but anyway, King can one-shot Gear 5 Luffy. You have Zoro. Well, Zoro's an EX, but King, he can one-shot Gear 5 Luffy. You know what I'm saying? So we have counters in this game that could counter Gear 5. You know, you have to also have skill as well. Yes, you have to have skill. So if you know how to perfect dodge, if you know the timing of Gear 5 Luffy's moves, I've memorized a lot of Gear 5 Luffy's moves. I've faced so many Gear 5 Luffy's that I've memorized most Gear 5 Luffy's like animations, his voice notes. So when he's about to do when I heard the he's about to use, that means he's about to use Kaminari, right? When he's about to jump, he's about to use Kaminari. When he's about to use Bajran Gun, when you see a Gear 5 Luffy dodge towards you, okay, and it's the beginning of the game, when it's the beginning of the game and he dodges towards you, he's automatically going to use the Bajran Gun, okay? Something like that. So you have to memorize people's patterns and playing patterns when they're using Gear 5 Luffy. In my opinion, it's not that hard to understand if you have skill. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying this to be in a braggadocious note. I'm just saying in general. You know, I'm just saying in general, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just saying in general. Like, if you have skill, it won't be that much of a problem. Because there's so many good characters in this game right now that you can use. Yes, there is a lot of characters that are rendered useless right now, which is ridiculous, in my opinion. But at the same time, there's also a lot of characters you can use. You know what I'm saying? And you don't have to go full all out aggressive. You know, you can find different playing styles, especially depending on your character. You know what I'm saying? And I probably will make a video, an in-depth video on how to win more matches in One Piece Bounty Rush. You know, because me personally, I have a history of playing OPBR. You know, like I have a long history type shit. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I've done pretty well for myself when it comes to SS League or whatever. So I might do an in-depth video on how to win more matches in OPBR. And you know what I'm saying? I want to be able to help a lot of you guys, because I know a lot of you guys complain about Gear 5 Luffy and Gear 5 yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I can understand. So I will make an in-depth guide on it. But I don't feel like Gear 5's Luffy is the hardest character you can face. He could be very annoying, yes, 100%, but that's all he is annoying. He's not completely broken. You know, like someone like Film Red Shanks era, everybody that played in the Film Red Shanks era knows how broken he was. You couldn't survive the meta without a Shanks in your team. You understand? That's broken. When you joined the Roger and Odin era, that was broken, because you couldn't survive without them niggas. Okay, when it was, I didn't play in the Blue Shanks and Blackbeard era, but I heard it was I heard it was the same thing. I played in the Aka Inu meta during Aka Inu's prime. He was overpowered. People say, oh, EX Luffy was very powerful during his time. No, he wasn't. I'm joking. He was very powerful, but he was only very powerful. He wasn't broken. You could still defeat a Gear 4 Luffy. There was a lot of characters that you could have used. I remember playing in that meta. So, hey, these past 2 metas, the 4th anniversary and the 4.5, seeing people complain, it's understandable, but you haven't been through hell. I'll just let you know. If you think that these metas were bad, if you think the 4th anniversary and the 4.5 anniversary, which in my opinion has been, I think, the best meta so far in the game's history, you haven't been through hell yet. You don't know what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? I can understand, but you know, and I know this game. I know this game can be beginner unfriendly, so that could also play a part. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you don't have the right medals for each character. Some of you guys play bad. I'll be honest with you. Some of you guys do play bad. Okay, some of us do play bad. There will be games where we play bad. You know, sometimes we misuse defenders. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we you know what I'm saying? So yeah, and yeah. Anyway, what do you guys think? What's your guys' opinions? Do you think I'm wrong? Do you think I'm right? Do you think I'm delusional? Do you think I'm stupid? Do you think I'm right? You know what I'm saying? I want you guys to hear your opinion and share your opinions, and I always love to hear you guys' opinions and everything. So yeah, so what do you guys think this post was ridiculous? Do you guys think his post was ridiculous? Do you guys think his post was dog water? Did you guys think it was good? Or did he give it a good point? What do you guys think? Please, guys, let me know your opinions down below. And yeah, anyway, guys, stay safe, stay blessed, and peace.